Because as a mentor once told me, happiness is seeing progress. I choose to be fulfilled when I make progress today. What's the purpose? Why am I here? What is this whole YouTube channel about? Well, as I kind of went through 2023, there was a number of things I started to do, and one of them was just writing an article a week on LinkedIn. Had nothing to do with the fact that I was hoping that somebody might, one day read all of these things or subscribe to it, but more of a way for me to get a little bit better at the process of writing, of just getting my thoughts down on paper. I found that I absolutely enjoy the process of learning new things or learning things from different perspectives. One thing that I came across and I wrote about a couple of weeks ago was actually the concept of hearing the same message, the same concept, the same constructs, even from different perspectives, from different people. I'd hear something on marketing from Russell Brunson that Alex Hormozi also talks about, but it also ties directly back to some of the things that I've learned through Action Coaching with Brad Sugars. There's so many little ties that the actual content itself is ultimately the same, but the context and how it's articulated and how it connects different dots along the way has been really exciting and really cool to see. And for me, that is super exciting. That's what I get kind of fired up about. So I tell you that little bit of a story to basically express that that's partially why I'm here and I'm doing this. I'm choosing to be on YouTube and use this platform to articulate the things that I've learned. I listen to a ton of different podcasts, totally different formats and styles and all sorts of things when it comes to how people articulate the information. And my goal is to just bring them in, think about them, think about what they mean and relate to me individually, and express them. And hopefully, for some of you, it resonates and it helps connect some dots that maybe you didn't know connected in the past. That is the aim of what we're doing here today. So one of the things that has been on my mind as we wrap out this year and I start doing my planning for 2024, I just spent all afternoon really building my personal plan, and it was the topic of simplification. How do I just break everything down in an easy way that makes it so simple to achieve my goals this next year that there's no doubt in my mind that I can't achieve them? Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not setting, difficult goals that are going to push me professionally and personally, but I'm breaking it down in a way where I know that it's achievable because I've taken out all of the junk, all of the garbage, all of the things that can just get in the way of doing the work that's required. Say, this is the goal. This is the thing that I'm striving towards. As long as I do this consistently over the course of the year, I'm going to hit my goal. But as I go through this process, one of the coolest things that has been on my mind is just this reminder to self that I've got a number of people that I truly look up to. Some of the individuals are people that I know personally and I've had the opportunity to meet. Some are folks that I listen to. Some are folks that I watch. Some are folks that I will never meet in my entire lifetime that have done amazing things. And sometimes it can get a little frustrating, a little scary, a little disheartening, disappointing, all these kind of negative words when I think about it. When I look at where they are and think, why am I not there? Why am I not closer to being there? I put the work in year after year after year and I'm not there yet. The constant reminder that has been on my mind, that has been totally changing my perspective, is the consistent reminder that each and every one of those people that I look up to, especially if you look back into their stories and they tell their stories, were in my shoes at one point in time. They are where I am today, which is so cool to realize that, yeah, they've had this amazing journey and there's all of this great success and different things that have happened. At the end of the day, they still started where I am. They didn't have anything necessarily, anything amazing or different than I have. They just were willing to put the pieces together and start taking the steps required consistently to achieve that end goal that they're currently at, or like my version of what their end goal is, because I know that each and every one of these individuals have gotten there, but it's the journey and they continue to move forward. Not the point here for this part of the conversation, but it's a healthy reminder for me individually to just take a step back and say, hey, it's okay that I'm not there yet. They were once where I am today. And as long as I remember that fact, it is possible to get there. And I will continue to do that, continue to strive, and just have so much fun along the journey. Because as a mentor once told me, happiness is seeing progress. I choose to be fulfilled when I make progress today. Hopefully that helps solidify some different things in your mind as you go through and you start doing some planning for the year. Get excited for where things are to come and realize that sometimes we just get the timelines wrong. Sometimes it takes us longer to achieve things than we desire. But given enough hindsight and enough looking back, we can realize we accomplished a heck of a lot more than we thought we did. At least that's been the case for me. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you choose to watch more of this down the road and join me on this fun journey of hearing different perspectives, learning different things, and just expressing them, bringing us all together in this pursuit, this journey to achieving all that we desire out of life.